Alright, ghost deck. Voucher skip is not what you want to see early. But then again, few skips are what you want to see early. That's a straight flush, so we play that one. Alright, good starting joker? No. I think this costs more than it will provide. Alright, just need to find a 10. There we go. Now we probably want to fish for the flush. Yeah, that's probably close enough to justify going for it. Doesn't feel good to go into the boss blind with no jokers, especially one that actually matters, like the code matter. Polychrome pants or polychrome runner. It's probably a little bit more flexible. It's good that we ended up with a joker here. Well, maybe it should have been the runner. I don't know why I've been having such a hard time drawing 2 pair recently. But I sure have been. It's always when I get the polychrome runner, or pants too. Speaking of polychrome runner, really should have been that. Not a great round. Mostly just because of a complete inability to draw a 2 pair. This is free. Alright, hopefully the trend does not, it's going to continue. Just gonna try and get out with the full house, maybe. That's a bummer. I mean, we're drawing straights better than we're drawing 2 pair. It's not how that's supposed to work. Let's see if we can get Wraith or Onk. Do that. Get this. I should have saved it for the gold card, maybe. Cryptid. We've got Jacks aplenty, so let's put the talisman there. Here. We finally did it. We drew the fabled 3 pair. But like the early misses are going to make it like difficult because our scaling is so far below what it should be. We need some potentially additional support here. I guess we're taking this. Okay, we have a lot of jacks. Sure. Okay, we're getting closer to where we need to be. Banana will help. At least for now. Considering the delayed gratification, but the way the draws have been going, I don't think that we have the capacity to do that. We need the money, but we also are just going to be dead if we don't get the scaling that we need soon. Riffraff kind of nice. Even if it only gives me 1 slot. Maybe we just sell this then. Jacks should be kept. Sure. Should be a little bit short. Nope, just there. That's good. Alright, we kind of need urgent help with the boss. Spaceman to save the day. We go here. We just need something that gives me chips to make it through right now. Okay, we hit. Probably time to get out of the riffraff. But not for any of these. Actually, we may be too strong with the clever Joker. So that we can't get the scaling that we're looking for. I should have bought this first. Let's actually sell that. Scandal will win, so we'd like to find another jack, maybe. There we go. Okay, now we have room for the riffraff to get value. Sure. Maybe a Mercury. Go ahead and grab this, since we have an Eternal clog in the... Okay, we need to sell the riffraff after it's done here. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, that's a face card. And we got a gold card. Sure. Make a smaller deck. Red Seal Jack. Suppose. Since we do have a lot of them. Doesn't do anything at the moment, though. Other than play nicely with all of the jacks that we do have. This Space Joker isn't what I would consider the best, but we mostly got it for the foil. Clubs being debuff shouldn't be a problem. I'll lock in on 2 pair, that's the better hand right now anyway. And with the Space Joker, we want to play the same hand consistently, rather than spread our hands out, even if Full House would score more. Anything? Not really. Try again. honestly. I think that just might solo from here. Or rather, this build just might be fine from here. If we're able to get enough scaling between the two of those. And the telescope, maybe? We do have a telescope, right? No, I've just been getting weirdly lucky with the with the 2 pair levels. Okay. I don't know if I want the riffraff again here. Put that on the one of the red seals. I don't think this wins. Here. Okay, this is the red seal that we found. Spaceman, come on, man. Probably don't need that. The hook. Let's go here. There we go. Madness? Not quite. Permanent is good though. So we'll just get our levels the hard way. Gotta at least try. Eyes. Don't really need the scoring just yet. Good dodge for the jack. Here. Okay, don't snipe the both jacks, okay. It's fine. Could be worse. Actually, antimatter surprisingly effective here. It makes the rebate a lot less risky. Already got econ queens. Perfect. Okay, we get to keep the jack. Wake up, buddy. Get a blue seal. Because that red seal doesn't really need to be copied. It's not really doing a whole lot at the moment. Aces. There we go. Just needed a little encouragement. This will win, so let's discard the ace, the ace, the ace. Good thing those cards are lucky. I think that's the first purple, and we do have a lot of discards. A card. Sevens. Yeah, the first one doesn't win. Second one probably does. Wow, okay. Lucky cards changed their mind. An ante-8 madness, huh? I don't think that's the ticket here. Sure. Nines. Okay. We do want to strength this. Jack, or into a jack. My man. Here. Bummer that we keep missing the purple, like just exactly missing the purple. We don't have to sell the rebate, but I mean, we could. Especially with that pickup, we might want to. That can be pretty good on Ghost deck. Okay, so we still win, even if we choose to be greedy here. And then we can make a decision between these two once we get to the boss blind. Sevens. Another big hit. Probably going to be the rebate, because I think I want this now. I can't use that with the invisible queued up. Make a value off this right now anyway, and now it's just a matter of whether we're gonna need to be able to keep the invisible around. I think we should be fine. Yeah. I just take 3 of these. Perfect. Every time the pants upgrade, I'm convinced that it's the Space Joker doing his thing, and then I'm immediately disappointed. There's going to be a question as to whether or not we use the ectoplasm with the stencil. Like maybe it will depend on... Okay. Maybe it'll depend on where the invisible lands, but then if we're not wanting it to land on the stencil, we probably sell the stencil, but... Not something that we need to figure out just yet. So this is going to be less by a pretty wide margin, but it scales the pants and gets me extra money, so probably worth doing still. Cool. I don't think it matters too much either way, so I think we just rip this and then just live with whatever it hits. Which does probably mean we want to get out of the stencil. It's only ×2. It's a 50-50 between these two on where it hits, and we'd rather have the hologram. We can snag this and maybe look for another hologram. Or, look at that, another stencil. No risk. There are a lot of spectrals that give us extra cards in deck here. See? Okay, we can still get by with that. Let's use this. Bad snipe. But it's fine. See what's in here. Nothing. No. Onk with only... No. I tried to justify it. Yeah. Reroll it? Sure. Here's a 6. Wraith. Not sure that that's what we're looking for here. Guess we can just do this for now. Makes up for the rolling money. We know that's going to be it. But we might as well try and keep the gold card in hand. Oh hey, I forgot you were here, Spaceman. We have a decent baseball card set up. If we wanted to go that route. Check the boss blind. There's the hologram. Or rather, the second hologram. Actually, don't know if we have enough scoring here to have greeted as hard as we did. It's not helpful at all. Here. I think I needed to keep the stencil and sell the 6 cents when the hologram came into play. It's a straight flush, but it doesn't matter. It's not enough. GG.